Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. And he's quick to return it.
That's been cut out, well played.
Chance here to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely spread.
Solar.
And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko. And that is expertly dealt with.
Oh, they could break here.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, good driving run.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
England are looking to break at pace. He's had it taken off him.
Zola.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Solar.
Played out towards the right wing. Flashes it up. He leaps for it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Scholes. Cross to the back post. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
England
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position.
And Shevchenko!
That's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
And this is Kante. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Roberto Carlos. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Cafu.
And it's Fletcher.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
To Darren Fletcher.
That is good strength.
This might spell to Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. So, a temporary halt to the action.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Hello everybody, and please join
So,
me
no
in
breakthrough
wishing
from
a
either
happy
side,
wedding
0-0
anniversary for
after
one of our
45
fan
minutes
club
of action.
members.
So the action resumes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. And the finish! That's another chance! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Conte. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! In he goes again. A real chance and a real let-off.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Conte. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ibrahimovic might just make this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all.
Big chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for England.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
He's having a hit!
Number 20.
So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Batistuta. Number 13. Iniesta.
Cafu is onto this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Ah, he's given it away, and again! Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Conte, and it's Cruyff.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cruyff. Adriano.
That has not gone well.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable
Just a quick
for those
request
with a
today for
vested
everybody
interest.
to please kindly remove any cars
Your
parked
final
on the
thoughts,
road
Jim?
outside the
England
stadium.
really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I can put it like that. Defended reasonably well, but if you can't put away your chances, there's always a risk of this happening, and that's going to be painful for them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Now it's Totti. Iniesta, Batistuta, looking for the run. Look, oh, shooting chance! Big moment, massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's come in hard. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has been cut short. Nice looking ball. That ball looks a good one. Cleared without hesitation. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cleared. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Batistuta. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's managed to get rid. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. The ball's gone astray. Iniesta. Guardiola. Totti. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Passing is crisp and sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good vision. Oh, cracking ball. Camavinga. And it's Azar. He's picked his way through. Azar on a strong run here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Modric. Totti. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Girassi. And here's Totti. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Conte. That's destined for the flank. Silvestre has the space to scheme. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Driving forward.
Oh, great feet, that.
Here it is, crossed in. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Guardiola. Iniesta.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
England are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. The second period is on the way. England currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That's a cute ball. And now they can clear their lines. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary. No way through there. Girassi. Iniesta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Girassi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. Always goal side. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Girassi constantly looking for the ball into the box. Shot could be on. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.